What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from V Entertainment News. Now, there's this nasty rumor going around that Nene Leakes was allegedly seen with, some other older guy that she's been messing with, and pictures are going to be revealed soon, and all of these things going on. Now, you guys already know how I am because I support Kenya Moore, and you guys already know how people lie on that woman so much. I read all these disgusting rumors about her. So because of that, I'm not one to just jump on any story about somebody else, whether I rock with them or not, because it's a rumor. Absolutely not. So when these pictures get released in confirmation, then we shall see and we will talk about it. But until then, it's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. But that's the rumor going around. Whatever the case might be, we shall see. But if you watch, well, some of you don't watch anymore, okay? But if you watch Sunday's episode, and I'm going to keep saying it because not everybody watch all of my videos. I've always said that I was going to continue to keep up with Gregg a story because I wanted to see and know how he was doing. I know the show was filmed a while ago, and I've recently provided an update on Gregg. So if you missed that, just go ahead and click on the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist, and you will see all of the recent videos on there about Gregg and his health and how he's doing and all of that. So, Sunday episode wasn't too kind as far as Gregg's behavior. His birthday was coming up, and he wanted to have like this healthy menu. And so they invited just his kids, and that's it. And so Nene decided to hire a chef, to come over and go over the menu and all of that. And when the lady came, Gregg's attitude was just, not so great. And we all know that Gregg is very nice. He's very inviting. It doesn't matter what Nene does. If people can't stand Nene at the moment as it relates to Gregg, everybody will still come together in support because people love Gregg. So for him to be in a space where he was just not nice at all to the chef, it was like, oh yeah, he's really going through it because the lady was basically giving him different food and things like that, and he was just like, no, I can't eat that, that's not good for me, because Gregg decided to say no to chemo. He's doing the whole plant-based situation in hopes that will cure his cancer because he's scared, because he's seen some worst cases of what the chemo does to people, and people go from being healthy, looking healthy, to in a few weeks they look like they're dying or whatever the case might be. But what Gregg have to understand is that hey, do what you think is going to save your life, is best for you. I'm not here to tell Gregg what to do. But the thing is, when your life is on the line, you do all that you can to save your life because you only have one life to live. And so Gregg said he's not doing it. The chemo, I know, is powerful. It don't always work for everybody because it kills the good and the bad, and then when it works for you, then everything turns good again. But sometimes it's just so strong and so powerful that some people's system is not strong enough to go through and all of that. So I get it. So basically, the chef is throwing different meals, vegetarian meals, ideas out there, and he's not having it. And he's telling Nene, she's not a vegan chef. She's a chef who cook vegan food. I asked for a vegan chef and all of these different things. He was able to calm down. Nene told him, give her a chance, don't just shut her out. And, and the lady was she was taken aback, but she was very professional. Okay, just tell me what you want, exactly what you want, and I will make a list. I will get exactly what you want, and we will go from there. Since you know everything and you're the one who knows, your menu and the things you can and can't eat, how about you and I sit down and you write this list, okay? and then we can go from there. Which I applaud her, because this was her audition, on national television to get more celebrity clients. I'm sure the fact that she was able to, be on TV with Nene and Gregg, that means that, they found quality in her business. So she was like, I'm not about to look scared, have an attitude, snap at a sick man. I'm saying this is going to bring me a lot of opportunities, and I'm sure people are going to be like, you know what? And I'm sure people are going to be like, sometimes when I'm talking too fast, it's like, what did she say? Slow down, girl. I'm sure people are going to be like, girl, yeah, she had an attitude. Because, sometimes your clients will be extra, and it's your job to still be professional. I'm not saying just be quiet if someone just outright disrespect you. Absolutely not. But she was able to be professional, and in being professional, the situation was able to calm down, and they were able to talk about it and all of that. So most of you also remember that weeks ago I did another story of Nene saying that there was a time where she did not know if she was going to stay with Gregg. Okay, I'm not going to insert that in here. Just go ahead and watch those videos. That's why I do those stories. So I'm not constantly going back and being repetitive and posting the same, clips in my videos. So you can't miss the title. It's right in the title. Nene Leakes discuss leaving Gregg. Okay, she said that it came a time in her marriage where she wanted to leave. She did not know a thing that she was going to stay married to Gregg. But Nene is a smart businesswoman. I'm not going to take that away from her. She knows in this social media day and age, there's no way around leaving someone who have cancer, no matter how badly you say that you're being treated. Leaving someone who have cancer and social media don't, crucify you. That's just what it is. Like, oh my God, you left your sick husband. That's what she will be labeled as for the rest of her life. And she knows that she's going to get this huge backlash, okay? I'm hoping these rumors are not true, because Gregg is still here. So we shall see. However, so Nene's talked about leaving Gregg and all of that. And when that happened, Gregg got back on social media and had all of these apologies. Go watch that video for that. So now when this one happened, Gregg hopped back on social media. But people are saying, this just sounds too weird. It looks weird. This is not Gregg. Nene, give Gregg his cell phone back. Gregg didn't write this. So let's go ahead and read the first one. Okay, he posted this in his Cancer Sucks hat, which he's selling. Okay, and he wrote, I wish I could get it right every day and not be mean to my wife, doctors, or anybody else. It's not my intentions to be so. I stand in the need of prayer. You can't help but wonder what's around the next turn for yourself. Forgive me, honey. Forgive me, America. Never been here before. Never gave up. And yeah, so that's what Gregg wrote. Dr. Jackie, who's a cancer survivor and from Marital Medicine, wrote, amen to that. We who have been there certainly understand processing just what tomorrow holds when you walk in those shoes. She's a 2-time cancer survivor. God bless her. And so that's what she wrote. And, you just have people just encouraging Gregg. I truly understand. My husband went through the same thing. Then he would cry and say, I just don't want to leave you. I told him I understand no matter what. I got you, and so do God, and we're not going anywhere. And the smile he gave me was enough. So don't worry about it. Wife knows how much you truly love. She's scared too. I am, and will be praying for you both. God has you on the palm of his hand. You have this Gregg, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to move on to the next post after that. Well, after she goes, I'm saying she. It's possible that Gregg is writing this. We can't accuse the woman of doing something that we have not seen herself doing, okay? We always hurt the ones we love because they allow us to hurt them rather than snap back. Yeah. I don't believe that. Nene not snap back, but she's snapping back on social media. Yeah, okay. I'm tired of hurting my wife, who is only trying to take good care of me and wants only the best for me too. She deserves much more for her hard efforts and tireless hours spent on me. I pray to God to get it together. She's done no wrong. This is all on me. Cancer will change your life. Okay, Gregg. Shaking my head when it hit that fan. Nene posted, sometimes the wrong person gets accused. I'm pushing through though because I know what you don't know. It's my life. Okay? Now, I don't know if she's talking about, she did put the show next in her caption, so I guess she's talking about the show. But is she also talking about these rumors going around? It could have been a friendly dinner. Nene have a lot of, guy friends in the industry and people that she knows and her agents and attorneys and all of that. So depending on how the pictures look, it could have just been a business dinner. You never know. Now, if the pictures show kissing and grinding and all that stuff, that's different. So this is about her husband. This could be about what's going to happen in the media in a few days. Maybe nothing is going to happen and people just trying to give Nene a hard time. You never know. All in all, to be honest with you, I'm wishing them well. You don't want to see anyone sick, especially cancer. It's the hardest thing ever to know that possibly, you won't be on this earth anymore, and you're looking at your children and your wife and just all of that. That's just changes people's life. And the same thing goes for Nene. Say what you want about Nene, but I'm sure she's there taking care of her husband and doing her best. Yes, we've seen all the videos of Nene out partying, getting her life, but I can only imagine she's going through it. I'm not making an excuse for the woman, but she's going through it, and for her to keep her sanity, of course, sometimes you have to step out. Then you also have to understand she have a business out there in Miami, so I understand the traveling, the girls trip, the just, I just need to breathe and take my mind away from these things. But then people are saying, all those trips she's been taking is because, listen, this is somebody's marriage. This is, two people's lives and their kids and all of that. So until I see it for myself, I'm not going to say nothing about Nene in that department. However, I'm only addressing it because, yes, don't send no more DMs. It almost crashed. I heard the story, but until I see it, I'm not going to jump on it and say it's true. Because if I do that, I would be the biggest hypocrite. Because like I said, the woman that I support from that franchise, some of the outrageous things that I've read about her that I don't even cover because we're not going to focus on negativity. Yes, I would be the biggest hypocrite to then jump on a rumor because, it's about somebody else, so it must be true. Then I should have the same energy when it comes to Kenya. So now I will always play fair, okay? And I will always stay true to myself. So even after the post from Gregg's account, there were still people saying, oh my God, Nene, give Gregg his phone back. We know Gregg didn't type that, because there are people actually thinking, Gregg is really sick. It's not him typing that and all of this, right? So Nene then got back on Instagram and she tagged him. Happy, and she meant, you are, YOU''RE, out in the casino doing what you love to do, because for some strange reason, people seem to think you're like stuck in a bed or hooked up to some sort of machine when that couldn't be further from the truth. Enjoy your day and bring home some of that money, honey. Okay? And Cynthia Bailey responded, so happy Gregg is feeling better and is out and living his best life. And you have Carly Red from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and just everybody basically. He technically doesn't have the cancer anymore, right? They cut it out, but there are still some cells floating around. If that's the case, I don't see what the problem is. Have fun, Gregg. Nene responded, right. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy for OG. Live your best life. You are a great wife. Your husband is blessed to have the support of your family. This is the thing, okay? I see where Nene is coming from, and I'm happy Gregg is doing well, and I'm glad that he's out at the casino. But Nene and Gregg cannot get mad at people, okay? I know, I get it. He have great days and he have bad days. I get it. But when you are posting things like, standing in the need of prayer, you guys know all of the things that I've been posting in the need of prayer. Then the next post is, not feeling well today. America cancer, leave me alone, or today is not a great day. You know what I'm saying? I am happy that Gregg is out. I'm just saying that it's interesting sometimes when celebrities, it's almost like, that person on your Facebook or your Instagram page. Let's take it back to Facebook. That one person who always come on there and put all their business out there and then turn around and do another post telling people to mind their business. Yeah. That's what this is. Like that one girl or guy or someone who always put the relationship, issues out there, right? But then come back like, we good. We gonna always be together. I'm his ride or die. All the haters, and it's like, good for you, but we didn't ask the first time when you share your business, so how come we're the problem? We didn't even know you were having a problem until you brought it to social media. So now that social media have a reaction, now you know what I'm saying? That's basically what's going on here. So they just have to understand that, one, they chose to put their life on reality TV. Does that mean that people need to be mean to them? No. I'm not talking about the trolls. I'm being realistic. If you choose to put your life on reality television and then you are still coming on social media and putting your life and personal business on social media, the fights behind the scenes, because the people are simply going off what you are giving them. So, but hey, all of this right here comes with a territory. This is keeping them in the news and in the press and all of that. At the end of the day, I'm just wishing Gregg well. That's it. But you guys already know this is what I do. I'm going to wish you well and pray for you and all of that. But I also have to keep it real as well. So, it is what it is, Ben. But I'm wishing Gregg and Nene the best, like I've said over and over again. And I'm going to go ahead and end it here, my final loves. Thank you all for the love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn notifications so when I do push away that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.